All right, so I argued that by taking the output from pin 9, which happens to be this red wire, and running it through this resistor and capacitor, and then picking off the signal between these two things, I argued that I was going to be able to create a DC output signal from what is essentially a changing voltage at the start. A changing voltage coming from the pulse width modulated pin is converted pretty much into constant voltage if I'm measuring between these two elements. So let's look again at the oscilloscope, which I talked about before. And you see, there it is. I don't have the pin 9 is supposed to be putting out 2.5 volts, and this is only about 2 volts, measuring from here would be 0 volts, 1 volt, 2 volts. So it's only 2 volts high, not 2.5, but that's not such a big deal to me. So I'm not getting exactly what I asked for on the output. I could probably fix that if I was more careful. But you do see that the voltage is just one level. It's just a constant 2 volts. Even though I have a pulse width modulated output from pin 9, I have successfully gotten a DC voltage out of this front end circuit that I built. So it's a nice example of how I could take a resistor and a capacitor and turn one kind of signal, a flopping around signal, a varying signal, into close to a constant signal. Now, there is a little flopping around going on if you look close. You see there is a little flopping up and down, but it isn't a very big flopping up and down. It's just a fraction, a small fraction of a volt of flopping around. So I can live with that. And I've successfully created this DC voltage. So now when I run my sketch and I look at the serial monitor, I should see voltages which make sense. Let's see if I can do this quick while this no, I don't think I can do it quick enough. I'll have to do this on a separate video. I'll show you how this new circuit, this circuit here, can we see it? How this new circuit is working. Okay.